What's up, everyone? Senior Alex here, and today we're diving into the wild world of the talking stage. If you've ever wondered why dating feels like a jungle, it's because of all those sneaky red flags we tend to ignore. This video is your field guide to spotting the warning signs before you waste your time or your heart. I'll break down the biggest red flags so you can date smarter, laugh at the chaos, and protect yourself. Ready to level up your dating game? Smash that like, hit subscribe, and let's get into it. Let's get this knowledge. Red flag number 1, lack of communication. It's the first sign that something's off, and it's easy to overlook when you're hoping for the best. But let's be real, communication is the heartbeat of any connection, and when it starts to fade, it's a warning you shouldn't ignore. I'm not talking about someone having a busy day or needing a little space. We all get caught up in life sometimes. What I mean is a pattern, a repeated cycle where you're left waiting, wondering, and second-guessing yourself. One day they're sending you novels, sharing every detail of their day, making you feel special and seen. The next, you're left on red for hours, or maybe even days with no explanation. The energy shifts and suddenly you're the only one reaching out. This is the pre-ghost, the disappearing act before they vanish for good. It's the slow fade, the gradual withdrawal, the silence that grows louder with every unanswered message. Consistent communication is the foundation of any relationship, whether it's romantic, friendly, or professional. When someone values you, they make the effort to stay in touch, even on their busiest days. If they're hot and cold now, imagine 3 months from now. If you're already feeling anxious or insecure, it's only going to get worse as time goes on. Vague replies and one-word answers? That's a wall, not a connection. When someone's interested, they want to keep the conversation going, not shut it down. Don't make excuses for their silence. Beyoncé is busy, and she still texts back. If someone wants to talk to you, they'll find a way no matter how packed their schedule is. If you're just an option, you deserve better. You shouldn't have to fight for someone's attention or wonder where you stand. Recognize the neon red flag. Their interest is low, and you deserve sky high. Don't let anyone make you feel like you're asking for too much by wanting basic respect and effort. Don't settle for someone who treats you like a backup plan. You're not a placeholder for when they're bored or lonely. Move on before you get ghosted for real. You're worth consistent effort, genuine interest, and someone who's excited to talk to you every single day. Don't accept less. Next up, avoiding personal questions. You ask about their job or family and suddenly it's all vague answers and subject changes. If every detail is classified, they're not building trust. They're hiding. Real connections require openness. If they dodge every question, your spidey senses should tingle. Don't settle for a locked vault. You deserve someone who shares their story. Close that book and find one that's open. Now let's talk about the speedrunners, those who rush into things, moving at lightning speed through the early stages of a relationship. These are the people who seem to be in a race, eager to reach the finish line before you've even had a chance to catch your breath. They sweep you off your feet, but it's not always as romantic as it seems. If someone's planning your wedding after 2 days, that's not romance, that's a red flag. When someone you barely know starts talking about forever, it can feel flattering, but it's important to pause and ask yourself why they're in such a hurry. Real connection takes time to build, and rushing it can be a sign that something isn't quite right. Love bombing feels great at first, but it's often manipulation. The constant gifts, the endless compliments, and the overwhelming attention can make you feel special, but it's a tactic used to win your trust quickly. It's designed to make you dependent on their affection, so you overlook the warning signs. They want you hooked fast, then pull away to keep control. After the whirlwind beginning, you might notice them becoming distant or even cold, leaving you confused and craving the attention you once received. This push and pull is a way to keep you off balance and maintain power in the relationship. Real love takes time. It's a slow burn, not a wildfire. Healthy relationships grow gradually, with trust and understanding developing over weeks and months, not hours or days. The strongest bonds are built on shared experiences and mutual respect, not on grand gestures that come out of nowhere. If they push for commitment or intimacy before you're ready, that's disrespect. Your comfort and boundaries matter, and anyone who truly cares about you will honor your pace. Don't let anyone pressure you into moving faster than you want to. True interest respects your pace. The right person will listen, communicate openly, and support your decisions, even if it means slowing things down. They'll want to get to know the real you, not just rush to the next milestone. Don't let flattery blind you to their intentions. Compliments and attention can feel amazing, but always pay attention to how you feel deep down. If something feels off, trust your instincts and take a step back to evaluate the situation. If they skip the important chapters, it's time to close the book. Relationships are stories that unfold over time, and if someone tries to fast forward through the meaningful parts, it's a sign they're not interested in the real journey. Protect your heart from the rush. Take your time, trust your gut, and remember that you deserve a love that grows at your own pace, not one that tries to sprint to the finish. Red flag 4 inconsistent stories. If their life details keep changing, pay attention. One week they're an only child, next week they have a brother. Something's off. Patterns of contradictions mean dishonesty. Trust is built on truth, not shifting stories. If you catch them in lies, don't ignore it. Your gut picks up on these things for a reason. You deserve someone whose story makes sense. Don't accept plot holes in your relationship. Choose truth over fiction. Red flag 5, disrespecting boundaries. This is one of the most important warning signs in any relationship, whether it's romantic, friendly, or even professional. Boundaries are the invisible lines that protect your emotional, mental, and physical well-being. A healthy partner not only recognizes your boundaries but actively supports and encourages them because they care about your comfort and safety. Boundaries protect your well-being, and a good partner respects them. They listen when you say no, and they don't try to convince you otherwise. Respectful communication is the foundation of trust. If someone pushes, guilt trips, or ignores your limits, that's a huge warning. Manipulation, pressure, or making you feel bad for having needs is never okay. Whether it's pressuring for your time, intimacy, money, or even personal information, no means no. Your comfort should never be up for debate. Repeatedly crossing your lines shows entitlement and a lack of empathy. It's a sign that they value their own desires over your feelings, and that's not healthy. This behavior can escalate over time, leading to more serious issues like emotional manipulation or even abuse. Don't brush it off or make excuses for them. Your boundaries are valid and you don't owe anyone an explanation for them. It's okay to say no, walk away, or take space for yourself. Watch how they react when you say no. It reveals their true character. Someone who truly cares will respect your answer, even if it's not what they want to hear. If they push, pout, or try to guilt you, that's your cue to exit stage left. You deserve to be around people who honor your limits. Protect your peace and your space. Prioritizing your boundaries is an act of self-respect and self-care. Don't let a bulldozer into your life. You deserve respect, understanding, and people who honor your boundaries. Never settle for less. Red flag 6, negative talk about exes. If every ex is crazy and they're always the victim, beware. Mature people own their part in past breakups. Constant blame shows zero self-reflection and lots of baggage. If they haven't moved on, you'll just be the next crazy ex in their story. The talking stage should be fun, not a therapy session. Look for someone who's healed, not stuck in the past. Final red flag, only reaching out when they need something. If you're just their convenience store, available when they're bored or need a favor, it's not real. Are you always the one initiating? Do their texts have an agenda? That's not connection, that's using you. Real relationships are mutual effort, not one-sided. Don't let their crumbs make you feel special. You're not a backup plan or a late-night option. You deserve someone who's excited to talk to you anytime. If you're the only one paddling, stop and get out of the boat. You're worth more than being someone's convenience. There you have it, 7 major red flags to watch for in the talking stage. Remember, you're the casting director of your life. Be picky. Trust your gut. Your intuition is your best defense. Don't ignore the signs just because someone's cute. You deserve honesty, respect, and real interest. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share your red flag stories below. Stay smart, stay safe, and never settle for less than you deserve.